Hello,
Yeah, good evening.
good evening, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Welcome, Mr. Chris Chijioke.
Oh, thank you.
How are you, sir?
I'm
Chief.
doing fine. And you?
Fine, fine, fine. Welcome. You gonna batakwa?
Good number. Good number.
Welcome,
Thank you.
welcome. How's everything?
We bless
Thank you
God.
for joining. Thank you for
Yeah,
joining me
thank
today. I'm so much
you.
happy. I just want this to happen today. That was why I say, Chief, come, Chief, come. Let's do this. We are live now on YouTube. Can share this to anybody. Welcome. Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Umeh Collins Ebube, and I'm the host for this show tonight with my guest speaker, Chijioke Chris. He's the founder of Zale24. Am I correct? Zale, is it Zale or Zale?
Zale 24.
Zale24.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me read a little bit of our brother Chijioke Chris. Okay, Chijioke Chris, yeah, I'm right. Chijioke Chris is the founder of Z2C, Z24. Okay, an agency that provides branding and marketing strategies for businesses. He was not able to continue university education after many years, after his secondary school, and currently he have not further unless need be, according to him. In other words, he ain't a graduate. He hails from Igboku in Aguata, local government of Anambra State. He grew up in Onitsha State, left home 1 year after secondary school to Owerri as a footwear vendor from Owerri to Enugu and finally to Akwa. Akwa is in Anambra, right? Is it
Oka,
Anambra or Onitsha?
Oka, Anambra State.
Okay, Akwa. Well, welcome, sir. I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much. So
Thank you.
now, let me confirm from this end. Let me be sure that we are live. I want to be sure that everything is being recorded. Okay, 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 okay. So now you are here to tell us how you build a successful brand in Nigeria from scratch. You know, it's not easy. It's not easy to do this. So I want you to tell us about your brand. Z, is it sale or Z24? Okay,
Zale,
24.
Zale 24.
Z24. How do you
Yeah,
come about the
Zale.
name Z24? What does it mean?
Zale, Zale is actually the power of the sea. Zale, the power of the
How
sea.
do you come
Then
about the name?
the 24th there, I don't think I need to talk about that for now.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you come again, you say Zale is what?
Zale means the power of the sea.
Okay, power of the sea. Sea, that's water, ocean.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Then the 24. Maybe that one is also tell me personal, right? Okay, okay, good. So, how did you come about the brand? Like, how did you get started?
Actually, um, I love art to start with. I'm good with art. I started with drawing in secondary school, sorry, primary school. I love
Okay.
drawing. You know, those days when they buy exercise book for us, we use our middle. We start tearing out the exercise books from the middle. I use it for drawing and things like that. So it started from there. I love drawing. I love anything that have to do with art. So those days in secondary school, during project time, if I have to do with art, craft, and drawing, I do it for students and they pay me money for it. Then from there, teachers started calling me to do some. I went to a primary school where they use blackboard. You know, there is a standing blackboard. They use a blackboard to demarcate classes. So on those blackboards, there is need for drawing on each of them. So this class will have a drawing facing them. The other class will have. So I do it for almost all the classes in the school, and the teachers will just find me something and things like that. So it continued. So after school, in secondary school, I started designing with phone actually. So I started designing with phone, doing graphic designs, just amateur graphic designs. So from there, I finished secondary school. I went into other businesses anyway, from Onitsha to Owerri, from Owerri to Enugu, then down to Oka. So when I came down to Oka, I discovered that this is something I'm passionate about. So going into branding, then making it a digital branding agency. So providing digital branding services and marketing for small business owners. Currently, it's no longer about just design. It's about design, general branding, and marketing. So, and we are somehow trying to channel it to be a subscription-based branding, and we're trying to do something different. So our agency is going to be a kind of a subscription-based branding, whereby we have business owners as our subscribers. So a business owner who needs at least 10 designs every month do not need to pay for them separately. You just pay for 1 month or for 6 months, and we just provide you the services without having to pay from time to time for it. So so this is actually how we started, and this is where we are for now. Our office is located in Oka here in Anambra State. Actually, I'm in the office now.
I see. Where the money is coming, where the container are landed, where they are packed. I see. Wow, that is inspiring. Like just like that. So which year did you start your brand? Like you said when you started as an amateur. You're not good, just like a quack graphic design. That when did you become good, and how do you now start? When did you now start your company?
Um, the name Zale 24 actually started 2000 and 2020, but I started with other names. I think I started with Chris Kenwood something, though not just about designs. That was in I think 2016. Yes, that was in 2016. But when I decided, okay, let me make this a business, let me make it a brand and also register the name, right? So when I decided to make it a brand, go fully into it was 219. 219. So that's when
Okay.
I invested more into trainings and things like that. So it was actually 219.
Wow. Wow. So now about the company, how did you come about? Like I have seen the videos, like the videos you sent to me. Your office now, where is located in this? Is it Oka or Anambra? I should call
Oka
it
in Anambra
Oka,
State.
Oka in Anambra State. Like I can
Yeah.
see some amazing thing you are doing as a person of your age, 25, doing this in Nigeria. We have many people who are your age mates working for people collecting 15,000 naira every month. But at least the money you should be making in a month should be 100,000 or more. I'm even saying 100,000. That one is just the money you use and buy fuel. So how do you come about this office? Was it the first office you have, or you have started like from your home, or how did you do it? I want to know.
Actually, I started as if I never wanted to have an office. I don't
Okay,
like, I hate routine. Let me not say I hate, but I'm not comfortable with the routine. Like every morning you wake up, go to office, in the evening that's the reason why you see I make my office so comfortable that I can sleep in it. I can sleep in the office. So I hate every morning you wake up, go to office, come back in the evening, repeat the same thing tomorrow. I don't like it. So I decided to be a freelancer as at then. So I was just freelancing, working from home or anywhere I am. And then I was working with Google on Google Digital Skills for Africa. So I'm always moving around and I enjoyed it. So I just decided to be a freelancer. So just in 220, I I went into a partnership with someone who owns an ICT hub. So here in Oka as well. So I partnered with him. From there, we were running digital skills training, including the Google Digital Skills I was part of. So we are organizing boot camps, digital skills classes, and things like that. So few months later, I got another office, not just a full office, but a kind of a shared office in an ICT hub, but it's shared offices. So we pay monthly or you pay in 6 months or things like that. So that was the second office I had. Then this one. So this one actually was last year actually that we came in here.
Wow. Wow. Like this is inspiring. Now, let's talk of this. Many have skill like this, like you are good at graphic design. I learned that you do website development and web design. Am I right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, now, what advice do you have for somebody who is so skillful, who have skills, but have never turned into a business? How can they get started? So, what's the advice?
Mm, I will still advise how I started because as at 2017, 2018, 2019, I was giving out my services for free, right? I was giving out my services for free to those who I think that needs them. So I do a design free of charge for people. I do for websites. I'll charge little, but I'll have to let you know that I'm charging you this just because I want to use your job to make up my portfolio, things like that. So I was giving out jobs for free just to get people, let people know that I can do this. And when someone do not trust you, they cannot pay you. They have to trust what you can do for them to be able to pay you, unless it's a family member. But if you're talking of a stranger who is a client, if they do not trust you, they will not give you their money. So how do you get them to do
Money.
the job, right? So you need to offer it for free, then add it to your portfolio. So I was doing that, and if I thought I should charge them because I was not so good, that was one. Secondly, because I'm a straight I charge little then. But most importantly, I look at those who I think or who I believe that will need my services. I offer my services to them for free. So if you have skill and you think you don't have the money to start, you don't have the audience, and you don't have the contact to start a service for free, or at least to start for free, over time people are going to start trusting you and start believing what you can offer. And most importantly, something we how am I going to put it? Something we do not value, but is so powerful. The power of social media.
Yes.
I I will not say I don't enjoy social media, but I'm not a social media person.
Okay.
Um, I'm not a social media person, so I find it very hard and difficult to post on social media, to post my jobs. If you come into my laptops, there are many jobs on there. Like if I've done hundreds jobs, for example, I think it's only five. No, it's not up to five. I think it's only three that is on social media. So last year, I even have to hire someone to take manage our social media. So, but something happened this year. This year, I took social media serious. On December last year, I said, okay, I was indoors for 1 week. I was in the office for 1 week. I think even on 25th of December, I was in the office working. So what I was doing is that I want to make sure that all our social media platforms are updated, like even
Active.
TikTok, Instagram, all these platforms. So I decided that in 2022, I'm going to go, I'm going to show up.
Okay.
Now, in 2022, I saw a difference in our business. We started getting jobs that, like, we didn't expect actually. I got an amount of money. I Not that I've not made such amount of money before, but I was not expecting it. On first of January, the amazing thing is that the person that paid that money, I don't know him, he doesn't know me,
Wow.
and I've never worked for him. I've never worked for anybody that he knows, but he paid that amount of money in full, like without me starting the job.
Wow.
He just called on phone. We discussed price. He didn't even negotiate much. Like, so what I'm saying this is the power of social media. The power of
Yeah.
social media. People wake up every day checking their social media. It is true that no one wakes up every morning and decides to value they can spend money on, they will spend. And if you are consistent on social media, you are going to make more money. So let me come back a little bit. So concerning the skill, if you have a skill that you are so good at or you are not so good at, but you believe or you are determined to um, double up on this skill, become so good at it, what you have to do when you don't have contacts, when you don't have the audience, look for people who you believe that can patronize you, either now or in the future. Start offering your services for free. Start giving it out for free. Anyone you do, make sure you post it on social media. Stay updated. Share it on social media. Talk about it. Tell your story. You know, show your work process, show behind the scenes and things like that. Then over time, people are going to believe you, people are going to trust you, and people are going to buy from you.
Wow. Wow. Like seriously. There's one thing you just said now. You just said something that got me. You said if you are consistent on social media, more money will come. That is true. Because when you become
Exactly.
consistent, people will begin to trust you that you're not a scam. There's something that will
Yeah,
differentiate you from others. As long as that they keep seeing your post every day, you even be giving them this thing that will make them not to forget you. They will easily
exactly.
remember you. Like when they think of branding, when I think of websites, they're like, oh, Chijioke is posting this thing every day. Let me
Exactly.
patronize it. And I think I don't know why I saw this on social media. Somebody say if you're not among those people who are influential on social media, be the one that will be making noise every day. People will patronize you than the people who are even influential that have big brand. You
Eh,
that is showing up every day, they'll patronize you and even give you more money.
who we see is who we know. Who we
Yes, you
see
get it.
is who we know. We don't see you,
Wow.
we don't know you. So let me use this illustration now. You have you have a shop, like a physical shop, a physical store inside the market. I'm talking about offline market now. But in a week, we just see you two times in a week. As a customer, I just see you two times in a week. There is no way I will buy from you. Like in that two times in a week, it's not just that we are sure of the days. You can come on Monday this week. You can come Monday and Thursday this week. Upper week, you can come Friday and Tuesday, right? So I don't trust you. If I buy something from you and it's not good, which of the days will I going to return it to your shop and be sure that you're going to refund me or give me another one? So this is just how it is. If you show up today, you don't show up tomorrow. We don't know you. We will even forget you. So one thing people don't understand is that social media is not a magic. There is a strategy, there is a process for it. So if you are posting on your WhatsApp status, for example, you post today, you post tomorrow, you post for 1 month, you post for 2 months, and nobody is buying from you. That doesn't mean that people are not seeing you, but people are
Yeah,
waiting to trust you. The
yeah,
second thing that happens is that people you're advertising to may not need your product, they may not have the money, but something happens. One day their friend will be like, I need this product. They will remember that this guy posts this. There is someone I see this on his status. They'll start looking for you. That's one. Two, one day they will need that particular product. They will still look for you because your consistency in publicity have registered whatever it is that you do in their mind. And if they do not have the money, one day they will have the money and they will look for you because whatever it is that you sell have registered in their mind. You understand? So it's all about consistency. Social media is all about consistency. There is no magic. Even if um, you have enough fund to run ad on social media, if you are not consistent, you no go sell.
Mm.
You no go sell. So the question you should ask is why is it that big brands are still running ads? Why is it that big brands they are big already? Oh. Their
Yes.
shops, they are is all over the place, but
They
they are
need more
still running.
money.
They need more
They need
money.
more.
And for them to get that money, they need to remain consistent. They need to be showing up before you almost every
Yeah.
day. They need to
Mm.
register their brand in your head, like in your mind. And if they're
Yeah.
not consistent, they cannot achieve that. So we need to
Wow.
understand consistency in anything that we do. And for business, you need to understand consistency in marketing.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. Many don't know this. They just feel like, oh, buy, will buy. They will say, oh, patronize, will patronize. God will bring the person that will buy from me. Why did I go to?
God, there's something I tell people. There's something I tell people, and that's what I believe. There is something that God will never do for you. Not that He cannot do. I don't know if He can or not, but there is this thing that God will never do for you. It's only you that can do it for yourself. And there is this thing you can never do for yourself. It's only God that can do it for you.
Yeah.
In business, grace is another thing. Put in the work first.
Yes.
God will see what you are doing and he will bless
Yeah.
with you now. And let's say I give you a job to do for me. And I ask you, can this job be ready by, let's say, tomorrow morning? And you tell me, by God's grace, I'll ask you
Okay.
for my money back. You will refund me because I know you will not deliver that job. You're talking about money. It's you. Check yourself and know if you can deliver. Don't tell me God's grace. So it's not God is there and we need to believe him. But if you don't do your part, he no go do anything for you. You
Yes.
can't
So,
climb a five-story building and you are falling and say God should.
oh,
You get
you.
right. Let's do our part. We need to do our part. We need to work hard.
Yes. Yes. Work hard and work smart.
Work
Yes.
hard and work.
Thank you, Mr. Chijoke. Is Chijoke your name or your son name? Shall not be.
Chijioke is my Igbo name. Then Chris is
Okay.
my English name. Nobody actually,
Okay.
most people don't actually know my surname, but this is just the name I
Okay.
give.
You use as your personal brand.
Yes.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you for that. I really learned something. Who we see, now we know.
How we say we know?
That's what will give you more money. So now, what vision do you have for your brand in 5 years' time to come?
Um, I want to see 024 doing different businesses because 024 is not just about branding. I asked a friend of mine, "What's your plan?" He said, "Designs, real estate." Um, no, that's how he put it. He said, designs. Yes, he said designs, real estate, politics, and debt. You get this. So my own being able to major in these three different areas, branding and marketing, which is together, um, the crypto space, and the NFT. Then we
Okay.
finalize from there. So I want to see 024 in the next 5 years, being able to bring um, the blockchain ecosystem sorry, being able to bring the branding and design field into the blockchain ecosystem, and find a way to also bring in the NFT into it. So I'm looking at the art part of the NFTs. So we want to start creating a different type of NFTs. I've looked into the NFT. It's not what we want to start creating is not really much there. We want to project the African culture using NFTs. White people are busy promoting their own, but if Zale 24 can major in art field and promote the African culture using the NFTs, right? So want to over time we will start creating purely digital art, not just for marketing and advertising, but purely digital art that you can flip, you can sell, and you can own over time. So in the next 5 years, not that we will fully achieve this, but we we are looking at being known as an agency who has been able to transform some part of um, um, some part of marketing, art, and designs into the blockchain and the NFTs.
Okay. Thank you for that. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. Now, we're talking about how you build this brand from scratch. You said you left your parents when you finished your secondary school. Were you living with your parents then, right? When you finished secondary school, you were living with your parents.
Yeah.
So how were you able to succeed in living them? Because there are many people who have same skill that you have that are thinking of staying alone, building a business for themselves without being with their parents. They just want to travel out or out of their state to be in another environment or city to start a brand, maybe by partnering with somebody. How do you leave your parents' home? How was it successful? So
Um, that one is a story for another day. The matter long, like it's very long.
it's not easy,
It,
Abby.
it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. It wasn't
Because many
easy.
people will be struggling for this. They don't even know how to live. They don't know how will I live now. Nobody
It's
to give me
I
chance.
think I think when it comes to that aspect, if how will I put it? If you come to me for such advice, I won't give you. Like I won't give it to you as an advice, but I may just tell you my story, right? Because it's not everybody can survive it.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It's not easy. And the reason why I left is not just because it's not because we don't maybe there was no money or something like that. No. Um, my dad have a house where we live, and I myself as the first son, I own a whole flat for myself because we are just three. My two siblings are staying upstairs with my parents. Then the whole downstairs is for me. So I didn't leave just because, and not that we are that rich, but there is money, right? So I left because I know that I need to do something different. I know that okay, this environment is no longer for me. I need to change environments and I need to start pursuing my dreams, right? So leaving home, it wasn't easy.
Mm.
It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. It's a very long story.
Everybody must have this experience
Yeah.
of their parents. Not living is to live parents is not easy. Everyone must have this experience. It's very
Yeah.
tough. It's very tough.
Especially when your parents do not support you, especially when they are
Mm.
not supported by
Yes, they're
any.
not in support of what you are doing.
Yeah.
That's
So I was
tough.
not in support of anybody. So I did it like just like breaking out, something like that. So
Hmm.
and I left home with I left home with 27,000 naira. I
Hmm.
left home with 27,000 naira. When I was leaving, I didn't have anywhere to stay. Like it's not just like I've rented house somewhere else and I say, okay, I want to pack out. I don't know where they go. So that's the reason why I said the is a very long story. It's a very,
I
very long
understand.
story. It's a
I
very
see.
long
I
story.
see.
So
I see.
maybe we just leave it there.
Okay. 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 That's fine. That's fine. You know, one thing that keep motivating me is when I remember your age, how you're able to get to this level. That's one of the things that marvel me so well. Like, this thing, like, man, there are people, in fact, 25 is too small. People are 35, they are still, man. Should we call it lucky or hard working? Because some people still believe in lucky, that is luck that you have. Just hard luck, you just flow like that, you just hard luck and you reach this level. Do you believe in luck?
I don't really think I've blown. I never blew. I never blew. It's just that maybe there are some results around or something like that. But whatever it is that I've achieved now, or whatever level I've gotten to, I don't really believe in luck. Whatever it is, I don't know. But whoever that is religious that is listening should forgive me or should pardon me. But I don't believe in luck and miracle. Whatever happens around luck and miracle happens because something have been activated somewhere.
Mm,
Something have been activated somewhere by your actions or by actions of another person. If your spiritual if someone who is your spiritual leader or any spiritual guidance around you is praying for you and something happens, I don't think it's a miracle. Something has been activated, an action has been taken.
mm,
So the world we live in is a spiritual world. So something must have been activated. So I won't call it. So when it comes to luck, I think if you say that someone is lucky, please ask very well. Like ask questions, study very well. If the person became lucky this year, please can you check the last 5, 10 years of that person? Check what that person has been doing. It's not luck. It's not luck. So whichever thing that you call luck, that this person is lucky, no, the person took actions that did not manifest immediately but years later. So I don't
yeah,
actually think some success stories and things like that, we say the person is lucky. The person has have suffered, like the person have taken actions. The person, if he's in church terms, you say that the person have sowed seeds. You
yeah,
get the
yeah,
person have sowed seed. So luck is just like saying that I went to my village and I cultivated corn, any other seed. Then the corn did not germinate at that particular point in time. But 5 years later, I begin to pluck my corn and things like, and you say I'm lucky. No, now I didn't just plant the seed. I checked the sand, the soil to make sure there is enough manure there. I put scarecrows to make sure that birds and fowls did not come and eat my corns. I go back to the village every day to check to make sure that nobody is intruding into my farm. I make sure that herdsmen and all those things. So at the end of the day, when I'm harvesting my corn, either eating it or selling it, I'm not lucky. There were processes to make sure that I got to that particular stage. So it's not luck. Everybody should just work hard and pray and pray.
okay.
Work hard in the right way.
Yeah, so
Work hard in the right way. Right way, I mean in two ways. In the right way, doing the right thing, and the other way is that a barrel pusher is still working hard. A
yeah,
barrel pusher
so
is still a worker.
he will even
Someone
say to himself that he's working hard.
exactly. So he's still a hardworking human being. Someone
Okay.
that hawks water on the traffic is still working
Yes,
hard. So if you're
okay.
working hard, know the type of hard working you are into.
You are doing.
Do you
Mm,
get? So not at the end of the day you will tell God, oh, I worked hard. What did you work hard on?
mm,
So someone who is working hard on selling selling real estate properties and someone who is working hard on selling sachet water. I don't know if you get. Two of them are
I'm
working
getting
hard,
it.
but they won't get the same
Yes.
result.
The income is different.
Exactly. So I made some studies recently, and I discovered that the industry you operate in matters. The
Yes.
industry you operate in matters. Someone who is in the crypto system, you can't compare him with someone who is just a trader, like a trader who trades, who sells probably books inside the
Yes.
market. Two of them are doing something, but they are, you need to check the what is it called? You need to check how much this particular business will be able to generate. As a
Yes.
business you will do, you can never make 1 billion naira. It's not possible.
Yeah.
I don't know if you understand. So that's the reason why you see some people at a stage in life they will just diversify, go into something else. Once they've been able to make enough money from this, they put it into something else. So I don't really believe in luck or that someone is just lucky. I think that there were things that have been done to provide
Yeah.
that
Behind the
particular
scenes.
behind the
Yeah.
scene because they know fit tell
Yeah.
you everything.
Yes.
Yes, not because they don't want to. I used to think that these people are selfish, they are wicked, they don't want to tell us the secret. Some of them they cannot say it. Like some of them, some of those things that they did. When I say the things that they did, I mean the right ones, the good things that they did. Those people who are genuine. Some of them they
Yeah.
cannot explain it. Like they
Yes.
cannot just
Yes.
explain it to you. You cannot. You understand?
Get
So
it.
that's the reason why I said the best form of experience is your own personal experience. You need to experience
Yeah.
it by yourself for you to understand it properly. So there were things that were done behind the scene that they will not tell you, not because they don't want to, but they cannot.
Yes. Well, thank you. Now,
Yeah.
because I see that if I should glance, should I? As I'm glancing through the future now, according to my own imagination, I'm seeing your brand becoming a global brand that is going viral, like doing great things. So now I know, do you know why you are here today? It's because of the form of leadership. Because you take this charge of leadership. Because if not for your leadership, you won't have able to employ all those people you have to control them and do all of these things. They will take care of the task, where work that clients will bring. They'll do everything. But because of you are the leader there, you are the person behind everything that is going on in that company. Without your leadership skill, you'll be able to do something like this. So now I want you to teach us or educate us on how anybody in Nigeria or in Africa as a whole can start a successful brand or business that related to tech, that's your industry.
Mm, I'm not really a professional in that field, but I think no matter what it is that you want to do, you need to start small first. You need to start small, start from somewhere, right? Um, and before you even start small, study, do a market research, study that particular business you want to go into. Who has done it before? How was it? Do they write books? Read the books that they've written, right? Do they have a podcast channel? Do they have a YouTube channel? Do they have just look for where to get their own experience. Look for ways to gather information about them and that particular business. Just do a research, know what you are going into, right? And secondly, mistakes that people do is jumping into a business that do not have an audience to buy.
Hmm. They
And there
are
is
open
another
for
thing,
audience.
yeah, there's
Hmm.
another thing. There's a mistake people do again. You can't just you want to sell you want to sell something. For example, you want to produce this mouse now, and you are done with the production of this particular mouse, and you start looking for who will buy. That is wrong. Find who will buy and do the production. Make sure there is a buyer standing by. before you start the production. Make sure there is a buyer who is interested to buy and make use of it before you start producing them. So, but people start business and start looking for buyers. But instead, you should look for audience, the audience who are hungry to make use of that particular product. You should
Yes,
look
a
for
starving
them,
crowd. A
a
starving
starving
crowd.
crowd, a starving audience looking for it. So if you do this, there are things it will also help you, not just about sales. It will help you understand what these people actually want. That I want this mouse
Yes.
doesn't mean that I want it. There are other features that, there are other different features that I want from this particular mouse. So having the crowd, having the audience before production helps, because it's going to help you understand the audience more. So when you are producing, you are giving them exactly what they want. But if you produce before looking for the audience, what if when you find the audience, what they want is this mouse but with a different feature, right?
Yeah.
So we people startups make this mistake. They start business and start looking for the audience. No, find the audience first. Know exactly what they want. Find audience waiting for you to release. Digital content creators knows this very well. They do it very well. A digital content creator will want to create a digital course. The course is nowhere. They've not created it. They've not even, if it's in text, they've not even written any single letter,
Anything.
but they're already marketing it. That's where you hear something like a wait list. Wait list, they do it on WhatsApp, Telegram, and things like that. So they have a wait list. That waiting period is when they are creating it. Though. That
Yes.
course you are waiting for, they never create them, but you don't they wait for them.
Because you are
So that
interested, that's why they even create it.
exactly, and they're already asking you some questions. They're already getting some comments from you, and it's helping them know more about what they
Your
are going to
pain.
add. Yes,
To know more
do you
about your
get?
pain. Yeah.
Yes. So they're already getting your pain points. They're already getting what you want. So at the end of the day, they will be able to serve you exactly what you are looking for.
Yes.
You so
Wow.
but so business, to those who wants to start business should know what, should find the audience seeking for that stuff. They should find the audience looking for that particular product or service they want to start providing. Once they find them, then you know what they want. You can't know exactly what they want if you don't know them. So
Yes.
find an audience before you start producing or before you start selling. So I think that's the major thing, because once you do this, you're going to learn a lot. Your audience are
Yes.
going to start telling you what you need to do, not directly what you need to do, but from their pain point, from the things they want and need, you're going to know the type of product or service you're going to dish out there. Then secondly, whatever it is that you want to start, please, the internet has come to stay. The internet has come to stay. Whatever it is that you want to start, if you are not good at social media, if you are not good with the internet space, please find someone who can do it for you. You may not have the funds to pay, but there are ways to pay. You can pay by commission, right? So, but make sure you show up every day on social media. Whatever it is, even if you are still starting, you don't need to start big for you to, at that little stage that you want to start. Sure, let's as a build a community. There is a secret people don't know. There are people who gather email lists, build an email list. There are people who have 10,000, 50,000, 100,000 email lists. And there is something people don't know that these people do, or these people benefit from that email list. If you have 50,000 email lists that are well targeted, of as in a 50,000 email list um, of my target audience, I may just be feeding them with tips and value. So one day I need money. The easiest thing I need to do is just to create a particular product, reduce the price, and sell it to them. I can say this product is a product of 2,000 naira. So it's actually a product of maybe 5K, 10K. I'll just give a discount, telling them I gave them a discount. At the end of the out of 50,000, there is no way 500 to 1,000 and above will not buy. I've made my money. And the reason why I made this money is because I've gathered an audience waiting for me to serve them with something. So, and this is what the social media does. It helps you build a community around whatever it is that you do or you're about to do. So whoever that is trying to start out or start up should please utilize the social media platform in any way that you can. Build a community around what you're about to start. This is the power, or this is the force behind NFTs and cryptocurrency. A token or a cryptocurrency that is not widely used by a good number of persons do not have value.
Mm,
If you have an NFT and you don't have a strong community on Discord who are backing your NFT, I don't think your NFT have values. So the 21st century that we are in, I no longer call it 21st century. This is 24th century because a lot of things are happening so fast. So this century that we are is the game of numbers. How many people is around what you do? It's about building community. The crypto, the NFTs, the blockchain, if you check them very well, it's all about community. What number of persons are backing or using or supporting your project and things like
wow,
that. So show
wow.
up on social media, build a community around what you're about to start. Let them anticipate. Imagine when you are a water seller and there are a lot of persons who are already waiting. You sell sachet water and there are a lot of thirsty human beings, people who are thirsty, waiting for you to bring water. Once you are bringing that water, it's finishing immediately. They are buying all of them immediately. So have a hungry audience who are already waiting for you to release what it is that you have for them. So
Okay.
I think this is what I will say for now. So if you are starting out, please utilize the social media. Utilize and
Okay.
don't start and look for audience, but find your audience, then know what they want and
Uh,
provide for them.
well, thank you so much, Mr. Chris Chijioke. That is a good strategy you've shared with us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Do you have any other thing to contribute? Like, I've asked my question for you. Do you have anything to contribute aside of the
Um,
question I've asked?
the first thing I will say is that I love what you are doing. I love what you
Okay,
are doing.
thank you, sir. Thank you,
You
sir.
have to be people. It is actually what you are doing is similar to an idea I had some time ago, but I was not able to start it because of some reasons. But I was lazy to start it. I was lazy to start, yeah, because I wanted to build a kind of a community where a kind of a community that includes designers, business owners, and marketers. The reason why I want to do that is that business owners are going to learn from designers, right? They're going to learn from designers and marketers. So whatever they learn from these people, they can be able to apply it in their business. And designers in the other way around, and also marketers will also learn what it is that these business owners want from them. Up to today, I still have the documents, the content I wrote for it. So you may not understand it clearly, but what I want to do is that I want to build a community that includes these three persons, and any person who I'm going to interview every week must be within a marketer, a designer, and or a business owner. So the question I'm asking a business owner will be a question that will make a designer and a marketer learn from a business owner and the other and you know vice versa. So I wanted to build a kind of a community where these three set of persons exist. so we can be able to understand what these business owners actually want, not just about what we learned in design schools or online, but let's hear from them what they actually want, right? And let's let them also know what we want from them when it comes to marketing, because some of these people don't understand what designers want. So when a designer is telling a business owner that this is supposed to be like this, you're supposed to use this color instead of this. All they want is that particular one they think is good. No matter how you explain, they don't know. When a marketer is telling a business owner, let's use this particular strategy to do this, to do this, to do this. So I wanted to build it as a learning platform where these three set of persons could exist to pass value across each other. So, but I was very lazy to start it. I was very lazy, so I couldn't. So I love what you are doing, and from what I can see, my brother, you are very consistent. You did three interviews today, right?
Yes, yes.
You did three interviews today.
Yes, yes.
I was following. I
Wow.
was following.
Thank you for following.
So I love what you are doing, and the good thing is this: you are well positioned. What you are
Mm,
producing are video content, and that is what is needed. If you
yeah.
observe, there is something that is happening on all social media platforms. Almost every, not almost every social media platform have prioritized video content, whether you like
Mm,
it or not. Have you
mm.
noticed what have you noticed the new update on YouTube recently? YouTube is
What's
no
the
longer
update?
like normal YouTube. YouTube is now like Instagram and other
I
video
noticed.
platforms.
You know, I saw one new feature. YouTube now have voice. Like I just go like Google, just say search for something. You use the voice. There are new features now.
Yes, apart from that, normally if you come across a video on YouTube, all you need to click the video for it to start playing.
Playing. Yay! It will be play. It will just be
But
playing
now,
like Samsung phone. Like my Samsung
yeah,
phone. If I'm using my Samsung phone, if I just see all my videos, they will playing by themselves without hearing the sound. It will be
yes.
giving all those imagery, so it will get your attention to click on the video.
No, this one now, I don't. If you check if your YouTube is updated, this
Okay.
one now you don't need to click a video to watch it from beginning to the end. Once you scroll past a video, you can stop there and it will start playing. You now look at the top part of the video, the top right. You see an icon for volume. You can now click on it and the sound will start playing.
Yes, yes, I've seen something
So
like that.
just like Instagram, you don't need to
Yes,
click an Instagram video for it to
for the video
open.
to
So it will
start
start.
playing.
This is how
Yes, yes,
YouTube
yes.
is now. And
Yeah.
yes, Facebook have to create a section just for video content.
Mm.
We now have TikTok. How many years did it take TikTok to go viral?
I'm telling you,
How many years did it take? And people did not expect it.
at
TikTok is
all.
a Chinese app, is a Chinese company. TikTok existed as a till today. TikTok still have the Chinese version of it, right? So, but when he decided to go global, people did not believe them. They just saw it as a Chinese app. But today, TikTok is so video
Everybody.
content is what is selling now. Who said this? Is it a Gary Vee or Grant Cardone? That is social media, a pit, a bottomless pit. There is no amount of content you put there that will make it fill up. You keep producing, and that is where the consistency comes in. So when I say you are well positioned, is what you produce are video content,
Yes.
strategize very well, and spread your contents very well. This is what sells faster. If
Yeah.
you run an advert with pictures, text, and videos will sell more
Yes.
than all every other marketing material. So videos will sell faster than every other marketing material.
Yes.
Right.
It's true.
So I'm happy with what you are doing, and I'm happy that you are producing content with with the right marketing material, which is video content. So I must appreciate to be here this night.
Wow. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Wow, I need to clap for you. Thank you for everything, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Chris. Wow, I'm happy so much. I've always procrastinated that, man, our lifestyle last time. I just stop asking that question. I just say, let me get into the game because nothing start until start. I just get started. So that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm just this guy that is crazy, crazy to learn, crazy to meet people. I'm just obsessed in any industry I put myself. I just want to build network, build high quality people. Like now, I'm building my network with you. I want to us to connect. We can do business tomorrow. We can do anything. We're already doing business now. Is it not it? So we are. That's it. I want to build my brand, build my community, build my network, build everything I'm doing. I just want to dominate everywhere. So thank you so much, sir. Thank
Thank you.
you. It's already 9 minutes to 11. Wow, so late. Should be on your bed by now, Abi.
Veg, we are working this night.
You see, that's it. You are in the right place where the content and avatar, the money. Thank you so much, sir. So I will allow you to go back to your work now. You'll be leaving our studio now. So thank you for coming to this show. I really
Uh,
appreciate. Thank
Thank
you,
you very
Mr. Chris. At last now we made it. We did this today. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. So you can share this with your audience, and you can also post it on your YouTube channel. This should be your first content, and I'll be happy to see it. Let more people know about this interview. Thank you so much, sir.
All right. Thank you very much. I
All
appreciate.
right, thank
I
you.
appreciate.
So I'll be ending the live video now.
It's all right. Thank you. Nice being
Okay,
here.
bye bye.
Yeah.
Respect.
Thank you. Yeah.
Bye. Good night.
Yeah.